Hello, this is Brent Gregory with a quick tour around the Moodle website for AFM 101 217. I imagine most of you have not used Moodle before, and I have not used Moodle before either. So let's have some sense of the resources that are here and how the place is laid out. Well, firstly, we can see here on the left-hand side, there's activities. And what are activities? Well, key activities, I'll probably almost start from the bottom. General resources you'll have access to. Well, let's see what's in the general resources. And we'll click on general resources, and we have no general resources. Yep, recording of... Righto. So this looks like all the things that we have for the different topics, study timetable, topics. So I would say as a starting point, general resources are probably not your first port of call for looking at things. Quizzes, I won't go to quizzes at the moment, but long run you'll find quizzes very valuable. They'll give you some feedback on how you're making progress, and we'll use quizzes significantly. So I've clicked on quizzes. I didn't really mean to click on quizzes. The first quiz that's there, which is one that's not finished yet, I'm just developing as a counting equation introduction, and I'll actually talk about that quiz and that core themes topic a little later. We also have forums, and forums you'll find very valuable. Forums are what were once the discussion board. So I suggest you go to the forums. Firstly, you'll find a social forum, and you should click on that, and that's just to introduce yourself. So A, you get the habit of using forums, and B, you get to know some other people that are studying the unit, and there might be people you've met before or people you'll get to know quite well in the future. There's also a forum for each topic, and there'll be other links to this. I'll move up to the assignment. You click on the assignment, and that's where you'll find information about the assignment located. As well as that, there's Adobe Connect, and I won't talk about that much at the moment. I haven't used that before, but I think in fact we will find that a quite valuable resource. It's a bit like an upgraded version of chat, and I will see if over the next few days, if there's some people online, we can have a practice with Adobe Connect, because I do think that'll become a valuable resource for us throughout the semester. Down below that, you'll find access to some of Brent's media. Here, there's Twitter and Facebook. I'm not sure they'll be used much in this unit, but if a lot of people find them of value, we might think about it. You could click on Facebook and log into the page for AFM 101 217. I think at the moment there's 2 or 3 members there, and as I said, it's something we may get to use if it's a lot of value, but we won't be putting heavy emphasis on. If you want to find podcasts, you can click on here and go to podcasts, and we'll have other links to podcasts later on. And in the podcasts, you'll work through here, and these are probably old podcasts. This is purely an off-campus unit this semester. So there's some short introductions to Lecture 1, Topic 1, Lecture 1, Topic 2, Lecture 2, Topic 2. You might find those of some value, but over time we've been attempting to develop some other resources which suit people better. And we get down to a bit later on, you'll see Topic 7 Overview. So the topics with the name Overview in them are just that, and you see they probably tend to be around the half an hour mark, some a bit longer. We've attempted to get them about half an hour, but they haven't all been that, and it just covers the key things in the topic. So when we get to those later areas where we just have the overview, you might find those more valuable. You should also use those with PowerPoints with the same name, so Inventory Overview. And I'll have to find out a bit later where to find those PowerPoints. So I'll close that up. YouTube. YouTube is particularly suited to some things in accounting, because we can work through things on a step-by-step basis. And if you click on that, it looks like nothing happened, so I better find out what will happen. But you'll go there and you will find some resources that will be of value. So let's then work on with the navigation. So we go over to the next column, we've got unit orientation. So again, a link to resources, the overall information about the unit you click onto, assessment information, study timetable, and links to some forums which were there before. So announcements, that's where I'll put some information up that I see has been important. The social forum is where you can introduce yourself and see a little bit about other people doing the unit. The administration forum, so that's general things that don't fit into a topic forum or the social forum. So we've got some questions in there at the moment that have been asked. How do we use My Accounting Lab? Is it relevant? Intensive school, we'll talk more about the intensive school. The intensive school runs for 3 days. It's an optional thing that's done in the first holiday period here, and people that have come in the past have found it really valuable. Some more information on the assignment Part A, what the assignment is, and a forum on assignment Part A. The online classroom that's Adobe Connect, which we referred to a bit earlier, and so we'll come back and work with that. And AFM 217, this is a combined unit of AFM 101 and AFM 217, and this is an area exclusively for the use of the students doing AFM 217. Then we get down to the study guide, and you'll see with each study guide, and this will develop, we have topic 1 notes and then topic 1 resources. At the moment the only resource that's in there is the forum, and then topic 1 solutions. So there's solutions to the questions that are given in the topic notes. Let me just open up the topic notes to show you, because you'll find at the end of topic notes, hopefully at the end of topic notes, we go to conclusion, and there's activities, workshop activities, and tutorial activities. So these workshop and tutorial activities are the exercises from the textbook you should focus on, and when you do that, there is solutions provided to those, and the solutions that are provided to those are, if I can get back to it, there. Now we might also have, as we develop here, other resources, so we might put in time to time links to YouTube videos, links to special questions, links to quizzes, links to podcasts. But you can already get links to some of those things from YouTube and podcasts over there and quizzes that are up here. Now let me go through all of these topics, and we get down to the 12 topics we have, and then I have a topic at the bottom which not much is in at the moment, and it's called Core Themes. Now what is Core Themes? This is a result of, for me, looking over students that have passed the year in the past and students that have not passed, and to identify as the absolute core things that people must know in order to pass. And so if there's the first things, if you're struggling a bit with this unit, they're things that you must absolutely master 100%. So ideally the material in here will not be much, but it's things that you must master. So the first bit is the accounting equation, and you'll find here a link from the first topic to the accounting equation, and there's just a bit of information here you can read about the accounting equation. Now every bit of information here, you can see there's not much, but you must master what we've got in the accounting equation. And then we'll go back and there will be some quizzes to test that knowledge. So we go back, and at the moment I'm just learning about quizzes in Moodle. I've worked with quizzes a lot before, but I haven't quite mastered some of the idiosyncrasies in here. So there's a quiz in here, but I've got not the right questions and not in quite the right order, but hopefully by the time you get to use this I will have that under control. But what you need to do with the areas I put in core topics is read the material in the basics, master that so you know that perfectly, and the test for that will be that you do the quizzes and that you get pretty much 100% in the quizzes. And again, this is not a substitute for the study material, and if you really want to excel in this unit, you must go through the topic notes. But especially for those that might have done the unit before, those that are just struggling, those that you've got a lot on at the moment and you think you could get a bit behind, but you've got an hour each week you can put in, make sure you absolutely get in and get these things under control. Well, that's been a bit over 10 minutes. It's probably a good starting point to help you find your way around Moodle.